It was almost a year ago to the day, last June in 2023, Pride Month 2023, when every single company is making sure to put their activism at the forefront, where streamer Nickmercs said a couple things and ended up getting canceled by Call of Duty, a game that he streamed a lot, a game where he actually had an in-game bundle, a deal with Activision Blizzard, and he said something that was just so offensive they had to cancel him. He said, "Leave kids alone. Hey, all you LGBTQ plus activists, whatever, go live your life. I might not agree with you. I might agree with you, whatever. Just leave kids out of it." And that was too much for Activision because they canceled him. And he ended up getting a ton of support from normal people because guess what? The idea of having these activists, these sexual activists come in and teach your children this, groom your children this way. Hey, this should be normalized. This should be normalized. Most people don't like that. Even if the vast majority of people think, you know what, when you're an adult, if you want to choose how to live your life, then go for it. But stop trying to really groom these children into thinking that this or that should be normalized. Well, here we are a year later, and Nickmercs during 2024 Pride Month is going viral for his comments on his Elden Ring stream. Nickmercs goes in on trans people. There's no such thing as trans people. That shit's not even real. Let's watch.
Nick, the transphobe struggling against the trans game. There's no such thing as trans people. That's something that you created. So have fun with your little dreamland, but that shit's not even real. Let me break it down for you, right? Penis, dude. Vagina, girl, done. Come in here with that fucking trans.
So there you have it. That's the clip that has a lot of people up in arms, including activist websites, gay websites like Pink News. Twitch streamer Nickmercs slammed for saying there's no such thing as trans people. And of course, we had a mountain, an avalanche of people, a lot of people with pronouns in their bios, a lot of these big, important people in the gaming space saying it's so embarrassing. He shouldn't be allowed to say something like that. He needs to get deplatformed. That is not okay. How dare someone have an opinion? An opinion that, by the way, the vast majority of normal people in the world actually agree with. Even if you think that people should be allowed to do what they want when they're adults, even if you don't agree with the lifestyle, but it's not like you are actively wishing for harm to come on somebody or want them to lead, to die or anything like that, the vast majority of people agree with what Nickmercs just said. It didn't stop a lot of people from taking shots. Nickmercs is such a stupid and bigoted cunt. Trans people have existed long before he sadly slid out of this world. This is the most fucking asinine take ever. LMA, you bitches were trying to tell that shit last time wasn't a dog whistle. Fuck this homophobic piece of shit, Nickmercs. And if y'all still enable him, fuck you too. It's really what it's all about, right? Silence is violence. Nickmercs didn't stay silent after this clip. He immediately responded to a ton of people. Nickmercs going after the haters. Somebody saying, responding to the tweet I showed. Hey, Smarty Pants, you seem really smart. Answer this one for me. What is a woman? It seems like a tough answer for some people to have at this point. He did eventually. He went on and he gave about a minute response to this here on Kick Clips. We'll let this play here.
People that disagree and people that agree, I don't care about the percentages or the cuts or whatever. It doesn't bother me. I feel a certain way about all that. And I've said my piece, and I will remind these fucking people that, again, the little dream fantasy bullshit that they're living in is not real life, and not everybody has to dance to their tune. That's not how that works. You don't get to go around and point your finger in people's chests and say, hey, you live in my world. You think the way that I think. You believe the way that I believe. No. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. It never has been, and it never will be. So if you guys want to live like that, go ahead. Do what you want to do. Not me. And I don't need people to agree with me. I don't need no echo chamber bullshit. This is the way that my wife and I feel. This is the way that my family feels, the people that are closest to me. And we're going to speak our fucking piece. And that's it. And it might be a thing that goes around, look, it's June. I get it, man. Everybody's like, woo. I don't fucking care.
And this is what it's all about. There needs to be tolerance, there needs to be acceptance, blah, blah, blah. But if somebody else has another opinion that's shared by the majority of normal people out there, then that's not okay. They need to be silenced. They need to be deplatformed. They need to have their sponsors taken away, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people do feel like transgenderism is a mental disorder. And that doesn't mean that you hate that person. You might have sympathy for that person, want them to get help. And when you interact with that individual, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily disrespectful or whatever. But when it comes specifically towards what Nickmercs was talking about the first time, which is the agenda at play to push things and normalize things to children, that is a step too far for almost everyone out there, especially people that are parents. Once you have a child, you see things a lot differently about the way that things are going in our entertainment, in our gaming, how all of this activism is geared towards making our children think that this is what they should do. So Nickmercs, once again, riling people up, getting a lot of people upset with him. Something tells me he's not going to change his mind just because people are mad at him on the internet. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.